Hello, welcome back to Green Hill Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. In this live stream, I am celebrating Chad Middleton's birthday. Happy birthday, Chaddy boy. I couldn't think of a better way to celebrate your birthday than finally playing The Witcher 3. So sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. And once again, Chad Middleton, happy birthday to you, and I hope that you enjoy your present, which is me finally playing The Witcher 3. Now this is the trial, this is the 4-hour trial on PS Plus, but nonetheless, it's still The Witcher 3. Hope that you enjoy. How about that Shah Khan and Sindel trailer? Delighted. Didn't watch Gamescom, but I heard that Shah Khan is coming to Mortal Kombat 1. Delighted. He's actually called General Shah. I didn't look too much into it. I don't want to look too much into it. I want to go into the launch of Mortal Kombat 1 fresh. So I didn't watch the trailer. I didn't see what he looks like. Just delighted that Shah, General Shah, will be in Mortal Kombat 1, and also Motaro making a cameo appearance. Delighted. Hello, Trelena. Welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Yes, it is Chad Middleton's birthday. You're playing Chad's game, but not Red Dead Redemption 2. I just got a message from Supon, aka Saber Attack. Let me just reply to him. And I will be right back. So yeah, Chad Middleton's birthday, and I am celebrating by playing The Witcher 3 for him. I've completed The Witcher 3. I'm glad I did. Nice. Anyways, how are you keeping, Trelena? No problem, Chad. You're very welcome. Glad you're doing well. Okay, so yeah, I got 4 hours. So without further ado, let me get stuck in. I normally go with default settings when it comes to these type of settings, but if I need to change it in game, then I will.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Yeah, that's a lot of story. Kind of have to digest all of that in one, but that's okay. Okay, this is patch 4.0. So The Witcher 3 has been out for a number of years. The DLC Wild Hunt has been out for a number of years. So I would imagine there has been quite a lot of updates. So there's graphics modes. Explore the continent using 2 graphical rendering options. Switch between quality modes, top visual fidelity, and the butter smooth 60 frames per second of performance mode. New content, experience, brand new quests, as well as armor, weapons, and alternate outfits inspired by Netflix The Witcher series. Plus, discover extra in-game goodies with my rewards. Thank you for supporting our work. I feel bad because this is my first time playing. For the more self-explanatory, cross progression, which I think is absolutely fantastic. I think this should become the norm of gaming going forward. Start your journey in one place, aka like I could be playing The Witcher 3 now on PS5. Then pick it up in another, basically it could be the Switch version. No portal is necessary. Upload your save to the cloud using your GOG.com account, then load it seamlessly on another platform. This should become the norm. This is one of the best features in the game so far, as I'm concerned. All games should have cross progression. There's a big war going on, and you're a monster hunter called the Witchers. I love your summary of quite a complex story. I love it. That's all I need to know, chat. Thank you very much. So, chat, how is your birthday going so far? Integrated mods. We've fully integrated some incredible community-made mods into the game, including 4K textures and models, highly detailed monsters, and more, and new controls as well. Hey, to make The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt, and our future games as good as possible, we'd like to ask your permission to collect... Yeah, go on. I'm going to go into... I'm just sensing... I'm sensing, Chad. I am sensing haptic feedback. And it feels nice. Okay, I'm going to go into display. Graphics. I just like... Wait a second, what? Enhanced ray tracing, global illumination, and high quality reflections. Gameplay targets. Yeah, but is this... Okay, I presume ray tracing means 4K. Motion blur. Off. What? Yeah, I'm going to turn off motion blur. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Just leave it on. Blur. What would you normally do, Chad? Would you leave on motion blur, or would you have it off? There's a separate blur, camera lens effects, chromatic. I don't even know half these things mean. I am going to just leave on motion blur, yeah, and I'm going to keep ray tracing turned on. Okay. My rewards, let's have a look. By registering, you'll be able to claim your... fuck that. New game. Alright, so this is obviously difficulty. Fresh start. Oh, is it what? Start? Oh, I thought it was difficulty. So there's a fresh start. Start a new game of Witcher 3 Wild Hunt with any installed expansions included. Heart of Stone only. Main storyline quests for The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt are disabled. I'll just do fresh start. You turn it off, okay. Well, in that case then, let's go back into display, back into graphics, and I will turn off motion blur, as requested by the birthday boy, Chad Middleton. Alright, let's have a look at audio, see if it is set to, here we go, see, headphones. I think I'm getting 3D audio as well, which is nice. That is definitely 3D audio. But I play the Switch version, so it might be different. But, oh yes, obviously there's a massive difference between the PS5 version of Witcher 3 and Switch version. But I'd say motion blur, I think motion blur is across all platforms. So if you play with it off, then I'm gonna do that. So new game, fresh start, and this is difficulty. So enjoy a smooth ride through the world. Then we have story and sword. You're happy to be challenged. Then blood and broken bones. You're a seasoned, demanding gamer. You're truly insane and loving it. Story and sword. You're happy? Yeah, I'm happy to be challenged. I'm happy enough with that, to be honest. Short tutorials. Yeah, go on. My first time playing it. What's that? Simulate Witcher 2 save. Huh? Simulate Witcher 2 save. Yeah. Sure, why not? So this is the big war going on that you referred to, I would imagine. Jesus Christ, I've never seen anything like that in my life. The crow. Just going right through this guy's eye. Right outside, right through his skull. That should be a fatality. In Mortal Kombat 1. Jesus. Geralt, I can't pronounce his name, is a medieval snake. A medieval snake. Interesting. Oh, this is the infamous bathtub scene. I'm thinking of doing a few bathtub live streams myself. What the fuck? Okay, maybe not. Not that fucking bathtub stream anyway.
You know I don't find that amusing.
God.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
Can I just remind Nintendo haters that this game's on Switch? Physically, on a cartridge, the full game, all the DLC.
So, later then.
See you later.
Again, this game is on Nintendo Switch. Just saying. I'm trying to be mature and not comment on that cheeky content. Welcome to the tutorial. Welcome to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. This tutorial will introduce the game's core elements. Each message will be saved in the glossary. We will also find detailed information about world lore and gameplay mechanics. To disable tutorial messages, go to the options menu. I'm happy enough to have tutorials, to be honest with you. So use your Witcher senses to find the key to the bedroom door. Witcher sensor hold. What's that? Just can't see that. What is that? L2. Okay. So it's really basic stuff, obviously. It's nice to know the basic stuff, you know what I mean? Minimap and objectives. The minimap in the upper right hand corner of your display shows your current location and the surrounding area. Got it? Underneath is the minimap. You'll find the objectives for your active quest. So use your Witcher senses to find the key to the bedroom door. Okay. Again, pretty straightforward. But it is nice to catch up on basics. Oh yeah, plus stickers, a map, and a thank you card. Such a call putting effort into porting a game onto Nintendo Switch. Yes, indeed. Oh, okay. Well, it said to use your... Well, this is the key. I'm aware that all this is pretty basic, but it's, you know, when you play a game series in particular for the first time, it's always good to learn the basics instead of rushing into it, you know?
Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it.
Especially this game, the map and cities are huge. Yeah, I think when it comes to any kind of RPG game, whether it's a JRPG or a Western RPG, yeah, definitely important to nail the basics of the game. You don't want to be like skipping tutorials and, you know, and then be halfway through the game and be in the middle of like a boss battle or something and just not having a clue what you're doing.
That brick. No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
I get to choose. I like it. I know how to select. I'm just thinking. Don't get mad at her. We've spoiled her. I'm going to be realistic. I feel like I'm going to say it. I'm not going to be afraid of getting mad at her. I'm going to tell her.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true. But you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in a circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
I'm noticing a bit of, I don't know how else to say it other than lag. I'm noticing a bit of shakiness. I noticed it in the opening cutscene as well. So I'm playing on, what do you call it, ray tracing mode. So like I'm prioritizing graphics over performance. But yeah, I'm noticing a bit of, I don't know, jagginess. How would you describe it? Jagginess, shakiness, lag. kind of a thing.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you
It's
haven't undergone the
minimum,
mutations?
to be fair, though.
Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Better not. Oh, no, what? Apologies, not enough. Yeah.
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Al-Ghouls in its entirety, appendices included.
No, please! I'd rather clean the stables.
End
Discipline.
of discussion. Come
Yes.
on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Oh, this is a tutorial. Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Of course. This a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
To the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Hey. This is a race. I want to win, like, you know what I mean?
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Siri, cut it out.
I don't even know where I'm going. But I want to win.
Run into trouble?
Like,
Should I turn back and help you?
shut up. Fucking midget. I fell. Okay?
Geralt? What is it? Come on.
What the hell? Where is she?
Geralt? What is it? Come on. Geralt? What is it? Come on.
Okay, now she's just rubbing it in.
Geralt? What is it?
Ah,
I win.
yeah.
Your
I
legs are
win.
longer. I'll show you yet.
Yeah, but you're
Just need to
smaller.
grow a bit.
You can fucking better maneuvering.
Oh no. Vesemir's got that look.
What did you expect?
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl-ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
What reason like this? Could have said you did the exercise.
Don't try to weasel your way out of this.
A witcher must know how to trick his opponent. You said so yourself.
Might have. But don't use my words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's playing with fire.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Just give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sabertack, welcome to the live stream. It is Chad Middleton's birthday. So I am celebrating Chad's birthday by giving him the only present that I can think of, considering that he is, you know, hundreds and hundreds of miles across the world. I'm going to play, well, I am playing The Witcher 3, the free trial that is available on PS Plus Premium. But Sabertack, how are you doing? I know you're joking. I know. Well, no, he's not. He's not joking. Well, if Red Dead Redemption 2 has a free trial, consider it a late birthday present for you, Sabertack, but only if it has a free trial. Even though I already played Red Dead Redemption 2 before, but I didn't complete it. But yeah, if it does have a free trial, I will play it just for you, Sabertack. Just for you. But yeah, very welcome to the live stream, Sabertack. Thank you for joining the live stream. I hope you're doing well, and I hope that you enjoy. So let's start with let's begin the tutorial, because I have not played this game before. So
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
it was free on PS Plus. Yeah, it was. That's when I got it. That's when I played it. It was about a year and a half ago, or something. Okay, combat. Witchers must be prepared to fight foes of all kinds, be they plate-clad knights, ethereal rats, or bone-crushing giants. To match the strength and exploit the weaknesses of different enemies, Witchers need to use a variety of weapons and combat techniques. The core tools of their trade are the swords, on steel for fighting humans and non-humans, the other silver for slaying monsters. Witchers have also mastered a simple form of combat magic. These signs are not as powerful as the spells wielded by mages, but they can be cast very quickly with simple one-handed gestures, making them quite useful in the heat of combat. Witchers are also adept in basic alchemy. They can brew powerful potions, blade oils, and bombs, all of which give them keen advantage when fighting stronger or faster foes. Okay. Your arm hurts. Sorry to hear that your arm hurts, Sabertack. What happened? Did you get better soon? No, it was a year ago, and it went away from PS Plus in September. Ah, okay. That was a year ago. Damn, that feels longer. That's the new combat camera. Ah, okay. So then. Okay. How do I actually fight though? Okay. Buy weapon. Press R3 to select or deselect target. When you have the target selected, all your attacks are directed toward it. You won't have to select a target during combat. It's okay. Okay.
Quick cuts. 1, 2, 3. Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady. Dodge.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
Okay. rolling.
Now, parry. Ciri, see how Geralt holds his sword? It's angled.
What am I supposed to parry? I'm fighting a stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Okay.
Maybe a storm's coming.
Sliced your jugular.
Who's next? Now, young lady. To bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Quen.
Okay. Activate the Quen sign. Huh? Oh, I didn't select it.
Come on! Stop showing off, Geralt. Ciri, Quen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see what...
So,
Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly.
Igni.
See? If not for the Quen sign, I'd be aflame by now. All right, Geralt. Come on! See that, Ciri? Art will knock anyone or anything off balance. Destroy their rhythm. Time for Axii. Damn it. I hate this feeling. What now? Axii can really muddle the mind. There's it now. Show her, Geralt. See this, Ciri? Couldn't move if I wanted to.
Oh, I like that one.
Throw a bomb.
Sonic Frontiers is getting new free DLC with story and characters. Yeah, I seen that. Again, I didn't watch Gamescom, but I caught up with some of the news from Gamescom. Yeah, Sonic Frontiers getting new story DLC, new playable characters and new challenges as well for free. It's great to see it, you know, when you've got Capcom locking minor cosmetic content behind paid premium battle passes that costs more than the game itself. You know, this is so appreciated. Really is. Sega is based. People aren't happy with Mortal Kombat 1 new trailer for some reason. Sabertack, let me give you a life lesson. People are never happy. Especially miserable people. Let me tell you. I know that I'm happy with Mortal Kombat 1. I am delighted that Shah is going to be in the game. He's no longer called Shah Kahn because Khan is basically a title. It's like the, you know, Emperor Khan kind of a thing. He's a general this time. I didn't look too much into it. I don't want to. I want to go into the Mortal Kombat 1 launch fresh. Also, Mortaro is getting a cameo as well. Yeah. But Sega are legends. Sega are better than Capcom right now because Capcom are, you know, charging people €70 for Street Fighter 6, but they're locking €80 worth of cosmetics, you know, like behind, you know, paywalls. So yeah, Sega are actually giving free story DLC, which is great. My arm hurts a lot. Did something happen to it? Man, I hope your arm gets better soon. I am tired right now. I want to sleep and wake at morning and continue that RE4 speedrun. I want to be done with RE4. Man, get some sleep. Get some sleep, man. Rest your arm. Rest your arm. You're going to need it for getting that RE4 speedrun.
Don't worry, Ciri. Quen will dampen the blow.
What? Wait.
Damn it! Stop showing up. Not bad.
Free training. The combat tutorial is now over. If you want, you can continue training with Vasimir to stop. I'm gonna continue, I think. No problem, Sarah Attack. Thanks for dropping by the live stream, man. It's much appreciated. Hope your arm gets better soon. That trailer is great. Sindel mentioned something interesting about Shah Khan's past. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I want to go into it as fast as possible.
Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
Not good.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Who's next?
Where's the parry again?
Come on, come closer.
Damn it!
Okay. I want to end, thank you.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
Get down here.
A little she-devil.
I thought he was going to call it a
Set
shit.
to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you.
I will be right back. I'm going to take a piss. Okie dokie, back.
What the?
Holy shit.
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
Thank you, Chad.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
A dream of Kaer Morhen. Really rather not talk about it.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
Vesemir origin movie on Netflix is pretty good. I must watch it actually. Then we trained with Ciri. We will. Don't worry about that.
I know we will. That's not what worries me. You've seen her tracks. She's at full gallop all the time. Breakneck speed through wildlands, devastated battlefields. She's in a hurry to get somewhere. Or fleeing something. Either way, it means trouble of some sort.
Be surprised if she wasn't.
The animated one.
She's always poked her nose
Oh, nice.
in beehives. Courtly intrigues here, mages' conspiracies there. What do you expect?
Don't know. Guess I thought once we were finally reunited, things would be calm. At least for a while.
Calm? With Yennefer? Good luck.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. The Wild Hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Time to go.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trails.
This is the part of the map, like the Great Plateau in Breath of the Wild. Oh, so it's like an opening, kind of Sorry, I'm actually half asleep, so my vocabulary is gone to shit. So it's like the training area of the game, where you kind of get to grips with the mechanics of the game and stuff like that. Interesting.
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Oh, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
That's private.
That's private. Very private.
Aha, I understand. At least I think I do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the best.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Monsters, life on the continent and in the Skellige Isles is nasty, brutish and short. War lays waste to the land, and those it spares live in fear of the countless monsters lurking outside every town and village. Monsters are shown with a silver indicating that you should fight them with your silver. Silver, how they turn silver. Adrenaline points. Striking opponents generates adrenaline points. Certain abilities you can acquire allow you to perform special attacks that require and consume adrenaline points. Your adrenaline points slowly decline when you are not engaging in combat. You'll see the unicorn later in the game. Something tells me that's going to be an interesting encounter.
Of course. When armies pass, necrophages follow.
Jesus
Let's
Christ.
go before any more
Vitality
show up.
regeneration. You can regenerate vitality by eating or drinking or by meditating for at least 1 hour. Like 1 hour in real time or in game time? I presume game time. Note, while playing on the Blood and Broken Bones and Death March, difficulty levels meditation does not regulate vitality. Food and drink can be placed in your consumables slots for quick use during combat. Press up or down to consume them to generate vitality. You have some food equipped in your upper consumable slot. Press up now and eat it. Go to the horse in the next 10 moments. No, that's not my horse. Where's my horse?
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't
Horses,
stop talking about how
which
useful they
spend
are as
most
creatures.
of their time on the road in search for their next contract. They must trek across wide valleys, climb over high mountain peaks, and trudge through thick bogs. Luckily, Geralt, or Witcher, can always count on his horse, Roach, to help him in his travels. To have Roach come to you, double press L3. It's like Skyrim. It is a little bit, actually, yeah. Most like Western RPGs are like Skyrim, I mean, to be honest.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
war's not exactly going our way.
We have a son.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
He's sobbing. The fuck was that? Sometime later.
We going? Help me! Help!
Oh shit! Was it a werewolf? Jesus. Oh, so long for the horse.
How's it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I...
There's 2 seconds. Huh.
End up like my mare. Provided you got lucky.
That's your first boss later in the game. Nice chat.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
You don't owe us a thing.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail?
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled. You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there? Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
A new entry has been added to the bestiary. Go to the tavern. Oh, that's pretty handy.
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In a forest of the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn.
Populated areas. You're nearing a village. Don't disturb the peace. Remember, town guards and hired watchmen won't tolerate theft and also won't look kindly on you accosting others. Local residents often erect Notice boards on complying. Near settlements such as villages and cities. They are marked on your map. Examine them to learn about contracts, work for witchers, and local happenings.
Hey! Oh! The grand told me about Smithfield. Lad went missing one day, so folk grabbed a witch from that was hunting him about. Started poking him arse. When he started twisting.
Jesus Christ.
So bam, they knocked his head off. Aye, so it worked.
No goose. There's a lot going on here. Jesus Christ.
Had naught to do with it. What did the folk do?
They could have sewed his head back on.
Word is, they laid his corpse to rest. Hush, hush, in a creek.
What's this guy up to?
Fiddlesticks!
Right, this guy's got ADHD anyway, but I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Didn't mean to insult your son. It's okay. It's a joke. Alright, now. Okay.
What?
Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlost freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witchers. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Looking for a woman, show what we've got.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Thanks for everything.
Master Witchers, would you be of a mind to kill the griffin? Beast's a scourge on our land. Only killed livestock at first, but it's got a taste for human flesh of late. We're afraid to set foot outdoors.
If someone will pay us, won't say no. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Black One's been out measuring the fields. Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Oh, Drommel. Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Right, Foggle, David, relax. Fucking hell. Options marked for me. Sign in.
Raven, a woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Boy, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh, and I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Sit down. Good boy.
Once more, there are
Oh,
four
look at that.
factions.
For what?
Factions, teams, suits, similar to clubs
And
and
a pet
slaves,
cat.
except each suit has its own
That's
face
one
cards.
angry cat.
There are also special cards.
I don't care about statues, I want to pet the cat.
Would you rather play war?
Chad, I will buy this game if you can
Looks like
pet
to
the
be near
cat.
dawn for
Can you
you
pet the
with your
cat?
game in my noggin.
My decision to buy The Witcher 3 rests on whether or not I can pet this cat. I don't even care if it's angry at me. Okay. What's photo mode? I can't find photo mode. There's one freaked out cat. What is? Open the door. You staring at bitch. That's actually funny.
What a waste of time. The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Poppy what?
Horsewoman of war. What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her and...
Only your horse will Chad. I'm sorry. But I will not be getting The Witcher 3. But you know yourself, I wasn't really planning on getting this game anyway. I just wanted to play the trial, considering that it was free, to celebrate your birthday. Poppycock. What the hell is a
Cross her
poppycock?
path, meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Go on, sir.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
Oh, God. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? Gwent is an ancient dwarven card game that simulates the classic two armies in battle. Players are... Oh god, I remember this actually. Can I just... Yeah, I'm gonna forfeit. Can I just cancel? I'm not doing this. I am not doing this. Fuck off.
Well, it's not a game for everyone. Requires an analytical mind. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
You know, I know The Witcher 3 was released many years ago, and I'm sure it's a great game and all that, but I think after playing games like Breath of the Wild and Final Fantasy 16, I just don't know if I can tolerate The Witcher 3. Again, it was a game of its time, but I think gaming has moved on since The Witcher. I'll explain what I mean. Don't worry, Chad. Don't kill me. I'll explain what I mean. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, for example. You've got complete relaxation and freedom in terms of how you want to approach the world around you. Straight away, like from when the game begins, more or less, you can either decide to explore Hyrule. You can either go to your story objective, and you can approach any story objective however you like. Final Fantasy 16 is always moving forward. There's no long dialogue. It's combat story. You're moving on. You're buying weapons. Combat, moving on, story. You're buying weapons. Whereas I just think like when you go back to a game like The Witcher 3, then it's just like I don't know. It's just I feel things can be a bit overwhelming at times. I know I chose a tutorial, but then it's just dialogue as well. You know.
Looking for a woman.
Yeah, The Witcher's more... Well, it's not that an issue with games being story-driven. Final Fantasy 16 is story-driven. I would say that Tears of the Kingdom is story-driven. I don't care what anyone says. I mean, if you search for the story, it's there. It's just not in your face, like, every 2 seconds. You know, I mean, a story-driven game doesn't have to be a game where you're sitting through 25 minutes of cutscenes. Like, a story-driven game can be like Tears of the Kingdom, where you literally go out into the world and find the literal tears of the dragon, piece them all together, and you get like a backstory behind how Zelda ended up in Hyrule. And even in Final Fantasy 16, there is cutscenes, there is story, but it's all kind of like done in balance. Like, you know, like I just think that there's a lot more gameplay in Final Fantasy 16. There's still story there. You can find the lore of the game's characters and locations as well. Same goes for Tears of the Kingdom. But see, they're modern games. They're released in recent years, whereas like The Witcher 3, like was released many years ago. So it's understandable. But I just feel like when you're playing modern kind of like RPG games, and then you go back and play The Witcher 3, it just feels limited. You know, like I just feel so limited. I just like the freedom given to me in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom and Final Fantasy 16, you know?
Everyone. Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in
like
black.
I've been live now for I've been live for 1 hour and 17 minutes, and like I've done a brief combat tutorial, fought a couple of enemies, and that was it. Whereas at the opening to Final Fantasy 16, it's just non-stop combat. You know, a few cutscenes here, but then you don't combat. You know, in Tears of the Kingdom, you're already solving puzzles. You're battling. You land in Hyrule, and you're basically like you're in there, and you can decide what you want to do from there. So I know I'm comparing games, but I don't know. It's just, I kind of knew exactly. I'm glad I didn't buy this game. Sorry, no, Chad. I know how much you love this game, but I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad for these trials because it's exactly what I thought it would be. Overwhelming, you know, a tutorial about side quests. You know, you literally just start the game and everything is thrown at you, and yeah, it's exactly what I thought it would be.
It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I don't drink, not in the mood. Let's get to the point. Yeah, that's me. That's me right there. Let's get to the point. I sit here, have a drink. I sit here and talk about your interest in fucking card games. You know, let's get to the point.
Finding her, that'll lift my spirits.
I got what you're saying. I had the same issue with Skyrim. Oh, definitely Skyrim. I mean, I did complete that game, but I definitely felt like, yeah, it's just these games they're just overwhelming. They're just. I'll give you another example of a game where it happens. Far Cry. In particular, Far Cry 5. Like, there you are, like, trying to explore the open world of Far Cry 5, and you just accidentally end up in this part of the map where this thing activates, and you didn't want to do it. And you're like, fuck off. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to fucking take over this base. I don't want to fight a fucking outpost or a checkpoint or whatever the fuck. I just want to do my own thing, you know what I mean? And I just think that Tears of the Kingdom is the perfect example of just being able to do what you fucking want to do. You know, I think that's I don't think Tears of the Kingdom is gonna win Game of the Year. I predicted, and I'm going to be right, by the way. A game is gonna come along out of nowhere that we weren't even talking about last year that'll win Game of the Year, and that'll be Baldur's Gate 3 or 5, whatever it is. Mark my words. But I think that if Tears of the Kingdom is going to win, which it won't, I think what will be the factor is what I just literally said, is that you can just play this game however you want. You've got complete freedom over how you want to interact with the world. I mean, and even like complete freedom in terms of how you want to solve puzzles and everything else in between. It's just such an experimental, creative game. So when you go back and you play like outdated games, like I don't want to insult this game, but it is outdated in certain areas. I mean, it's nice that it gets a PS4 upgrade and it gets the the 4K visuals and the ray tracing and everything else. But I think when it comes to the RPG mechanics, like it's a bit outdated. Like Final Fantasy 16, there's a perfect job condensing so much stuff. Like there is the 1,000 tomes where you can, at any time you want, at any time of your choosing, you can learn about these characters' backgrounds. You can learn about the lore. It isn't just thrown in your face in like a 25-minute opening scene, And also, when it comes to side stuff, it's literally you just literally select on the map where you want to go. You're there straight away. You're doing a side quest. I don't know. Yes. Anyway, it's fine. They wanted to turn that guy into a woman in the Netflix show. What, the guy I'm talking to? Or the main character?
You look haggard. It's just a few drops to improve your mood. A little schnapsy's never hurt a soul.
Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
Jesus. What is up with Netflix? This guy is gonna be a woman, that guy is gonna be black, this couple is gonna be mixed race relationship. This young character is going to be battling with her sexuality, and it's going to be an amazing show. 2 weeks, sometime later, season 2 cancelled. How did that work out for you, Netflix? Fucking hell. How do you know Yen? How much you?
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
None of your fucking business.
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men...
You know what, Chad? I like fast-paced games. I like fast-pacing games. I like games that just keep rolling forward. Yes, games that have story. Yes, like, but just games that just keep going. Like, do you know what I mean? Like games like God of War, games like Final Fantasy 16. You know, I just don't want to be sitting in the bar yapping to a guy about this person. Where is she? And then he says, "Oh, have you tried going over there? Maybe you get information off her." Then you go over to her. "Oh, I'll help you if you help me." And then you help her, and she says, "Well, reality is he's all the way back there." And like, it's 4 hours into the fucking stream, and you fought 2 enemies, and you're still no closer to finding the bitch. Like, I personally don't like that. I get that you like this game, Chad, you know, and other people like this game, and you know what I mean, that's great, but I just can't say that I like the formula of games like this, where it's pretty slow paced. You know, it's pretty slow paced. I like to be, I mean, you see me playing Final Fantasy 16, you know, I'm in there straight away, combat, or learning the mechanics straight away. It's so easy to pick up and play. And it's just, you know what I mean, it's obviously tough, but it's, you know, I don't know. It's just, this is exactly what I thought it would be, but unfortunately, not in a good way. Not in a good way. After playing Tears of the Kingdom, could you go back and play Breath of the Wild? Could I go back and play Breath of the Wild? I could, yeah. I could, yeah. I mean, they have similar mechanics. Obviously, like Tears of the Kingdom brought in the Master Hand. Is that what it's called? It's not called the Master Hand, is it? The thing where you can create your own creations and stuff. The Ultra Hand, that's what it was. I was thinking of something else. The Ultra Hand as well. So obviously there is new mechanics, but yeah, I can go back and play Breath of the Wild. I don't think I'd be able. I think. Let me add to what you were maybe trying to say. I don't know, but I wouldn't go back and play, like, you know, quote unquote classic Zelda games. I just couldn't. I couldn't tolerate those Zelda games after playing Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I feel very limiting. I just like my games where you can just go at your own pace, but at the same time, like, I like games that are fast paced. Does that make sense? Sorry, I'm actually, Chad, you have no idea. It's literally 1 a.m. and I'm absolutely exhausted, so my vocabulary has gone to shit. Like, I'm, do you know what I mean? Like, imagine my discussion live streams and then just think of the opposite to those live streams in terms of energy, and that's what I have right now. But so I could go back and play Breath of the Wild, but I can't see myself going back and playing like Skyward Sword after playing Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. They're games that give you this massive space, and it gives you 100% freedom to explore. It's not a case of, oh, well, you can only go over there if you get to this part of the game first. And, you know, there's nothing like that. Everything is right there in front of you. Nothing is holding you back. You can progress the story however you want as well. And as I keep mentioning in Final Fantasy 16, but, you know, that's just a game that just keeps moving forward. It's linear. And you keep moving forward. And the story progresses. You're fighting. You can do side quests. You can go to shops. You know, it's just boom, boom, boom. It keeps going. It keeps going. You're not stuck in a fucking bar chatting to this baldy fucker, you know, for like 25 minutes. And it's overwhelming as well. Like, you know, even I know like I chose tutorials, but like some games just seem to kind of go a bit crazy with the tutorials, you know. And story wise as well, I just feel like it's just bombarding you with like, you know, story as well. But yeah, the open world and combat doesn't open up until you beat the first boss. Yeah, but I don't know though. It's still just
Stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble.
I don't want to have to wait that long. I mean, can you remember me streaming the opening to Final Fantasy 16? It would have been in the demo, I think. You were literally fighting this big massive icon, big massive summon, like Ifrit fighting Phoenix. Big massive epic battle literally at the beginning of the game. Like that just set the tone for Final Fantasy 16. You know? I didn't have to wait like hours to fight the first boss, you know? It's just, I don't know, I don't know if it's because I'm tired, Chad, or not, but I don't know, I just feel, I don't know, I don't feel great about playing it, you know what I mean? I don't feel great about this game right now, to be honest with you, Chad. But I mean, I did keep my promise. I did play The Witcher 3 for your birthday, technically. I never said I was going to complete it. I never said I was going to, like... Oh, that cat. The only good thing about this game right now is that cat. Even though it's angry. Oh, look, it's playing. It's running on in circles. You're going to tire yourself out, buddy. I feel relaxed now. No, I was relaxed. I think I'm relaxed. He's relaxed now. How do I crouch? Can you crouch?
Yes.
Oh, fuck off. I wasn't talking to you. Go away.
See you later, Vesemir.
Oh, he's angry again. Yeah, I don't know, Chad. I mean, maybe it is because I'm tired. I don't really know. Or maybe it's because I've just played so many like modern RPG. I can't even fucking. How do I get over here? Maybe it's because I've played so many modern RPG games. I just genuinely feel I can't go back and play these kind of games. I mean, it's a bit like how people who play like modern Resident Evil feel they can't go back and play turn-based or fucking tank controls and shit.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Fuck off. Chad, you know what? I actually appreciate that. I'm actually going to get some sleep, if that's okay with you. I just wanted to fulfill my promise to you by playing The Witcher 3 for your birthday. But you know yourself, Chad, I was never really into this game. You know, to be honest, if I was, I would have bought it well by now. I knew the type of game that it was going to be, And after playing this free trial, it just proved that to me. You know, it's hard to explain in words, Chad. Trust me, it's hard to explain in words. But I just had this feeling in my head of what this game was going to end up becoming. And after playing it now, well, it's exactly what happened. Nicholas, sorry you were literally joined at the end of the live stream. Have you ever played sub? I think I did play a little bit of, but I'm going to get some sleep because I haven't been sleeping properly for the last few days. So I'm going to try to get some sleep now properly. So, Chad, enjoy the rest of your birthday. I hope that you enjoyed me technically playing The Witcher 3. Sorry that I couldn't instantly fall in love with the game. But yeah, I will catch you in the next live stream and enjoy the rest of your birthday.